Welcome to No Fun Channel. I'm Felix, and there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's still January. January's not over yet. I turned 49. That's one thing. But people are still trying to defend the Elon Musk salute, and they are losing their jobs. So, yeah, keep it up. You know, get rid of the stupid. But, yeah. What's funny is they'll do the salute, but they won't do it the way he did it. Most of them will do a hugely modified version of what he did. And, yeah, it's sad and pathetic. And then Trump cut federal funds and lied to everyone about what would be affected and what wouldn't. Everything across the board was affected. It's just like these people who put him in office are freaking out that these idiots are doing this to the country. I really think he's going to plunge us into a world war. Germany's on high alert. Canada's on high alert. Every country around us is on high alert right now. And everyone's comparing him to a certain mustache guy, short mustache there. And he is comparable to that guy. He's a dangerous entity that needs to be removed. It'd be nice if Congress grew a pair and got rid of him. But yeah, he needs to be removed from office as soon as possible. He's already cost trillions of dollars to be lost because of the tariffs. He has no clue how tariffs work. This man doesn't know how to run a business, because if he did, he would understand. No matter, let's say hypothetically, you put a tariff on China. China's responsible for paying that tariff. That's not how it actually works, but let's just say hypothetically that's how it worked. China's responsible for paying the tariff. Let's say it costs $12 to ship 1 pound of something over here, 1 pound of wood. We'll just say wood. So special Chinese wood, bamboo. We'll say bamboo. Yeah, they have bamboo here. But let's say it's bamboo. So $12 to ship 1 pound of bamboo over here. Now there's a tariff on it, and with that tariff on it, it now will cost. China's not going to keep the same price. They're going to take the cost of the tariff and put it on the cost of the bamboo. So now it costs $32 to ship that over here. Basically, they're going to pass that cost on to the consumer. In this case, the consumer is the business buying the bamboo. And that business is going to pass the cost on to their consumer. And you're going to have to pay it. And I think that's the thing everyone's not getting. It doesn't matter actually how the tariff works. In the end customer is the one that has to pay that tariff. The countries aren't paying it. The businesses aren't paying it. None of them are paying it. You, the consumer, are going to pay that cost. And that's what all these supporters of his are missing, that they will pay the cost. That's why everything has gone up. Even at the car wash, the cost of a car wash has gone up. And it's not affected by the tariff, but that's business. Every business across the board is going to raise prices because they'll be, this is the perfect time to raise prices, because greed runs this country. Let's be honest. Greed runs this country. And greed is what's going to destroy this country. Trump is actually a failed businessman. The only thing he's successful in really is real estate, and he had help getting that off the ground. And truth be told, I don't think he actually ran the real estate company. And because when he had people around him, he had people smarter than him running things. And those people aren't around him no more, and now he's wilding out. But he's going to plunge this country into a debt, and it's going to be hard to get out of it. Prices will go up, and they won't come down. That's going to be the hardest part, is getting prices to come back down. No president can force someone to sell something at a cheaper price, is the problem. I mean, you can try, at least not in America. You can try and put a cap on prices of stuff, but people are going to fight back, and these rich people are definitely going to fight back, and because they want more money. I mean, they have plenty of money, but they want more. And it's like, do you really need $1 million bonus once a month? No, you don't. But it's all greed. Trump's a greedy person. The people that put him in power are greedy. And they don't care about the individual. They don't care about America. They just care about what they can get. And the end result is what they're getting is idiots who believe everything they say. And back to Elon, I mean, it was clearly what the salute was. It was clear as day. And all those people defending him are proof of just how stupid some of these people are. It's the non-white people that are getting me who are defending him. Like, do you not understand that if everything pops off like it did in Germany, you're screwed? Like, I saw a gay, I believe it was a gay Hispanic guy. Like, you're going to be one of the first people gone. You're gone. You know, if it starts like that, I may try to get my family out of the country. But hopefully, God, hopefully he gets stopped. But yeah, I don't, because we all can't afford to leave the country. I really can't afford just to pack up and leave. I don't know where we go. Not like I can go off and buy a house someplace else. I wish I had that kind of money. I can't do that. A lot of us can't do that. That's the downside. But on CNN, give me a sec. And on CNN, a reporter quit because he just had enough. You know, CNN's giving in to what Trump wants, and that's business. And the anchor, the reporter just couldn't do it anymore. And he left because he has integrity. Now, a lot of people say he went on a rant. No, he didn't. He just spoke calmly and clearly and stated why he was leaving. That's all he did. And people are scolding him for it. It's like he was professional. He stated he doesn't agree with what's going on, and he left. And also on CNN, I believe it's CNN, yeah, this guy saying the whole thing, Elon's blown out proportion. The woman said, then do the salute. Do it. And she was hot. She was like ready to come across that table at him. She's like, do it. Do it. And that'd have been me. I would just kept saying, do it. Do it. Do the salute. Do it. Go ahead. Do it. They wouldn't be able to stop. I'd be like, do it. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. But yeah. And Selena Gomez, a Republican, wants to pass a bill to deport her. It's like, it's not how that works. It's like, cut that crap out. They keep thinking they can just do whatever, and then they find out, oh, we can't do that? It's like, no, you can't do that. And they're trying to change the rules, and they're really trying to throw the Constitution out the window. And the thing is, these people who love their guns don't realize that's going to be one of the things gone off the Constitution. They're going to take away your guns. If Trump finds a way to permanently stay in power, he's coming for your guns. And you guys think he won't. He will. When you think you kept thinking Obama's taking our guns. No, him you didn't have to worry about. What we got in office now, you got to worry about. So, the next 4 years, it's not even February. He took office in 2020 officially. It's 29, or it's 2020. He took office 120. It's only 129. Wow. And then he pardoned the January 6 people, and one person got shot by the police after he got pardoned. He went and got into an altercation with the police, and they had to kill him. And I think 2 of them, I know, supposedly turned down the pardon. They're like, we were wrong. They said we were wrong. And then also more of these Trump supporters are realizing they screwed up. And they're like asking for help. And a large portion of the black community, Hispanics, all those who said, don't vote for this man, are now coming out and going, we told you. From day one, we told you. And these people who said, well, when I said no, vote for Kamala, I didn't mean vote for Trump. It's like, what did you think it meant, you liar? That's exactly what that meant. Like, you guys caused this. You better figure out how to fix it. And it's just so much going on. And it's only been 9 days since he's taken power. 9 days. It's only been 9 days. 9 days. And then there was something about Kim Kardashian, and people were like shocked she's a Trump. It's like, where you been? She's been a long time. She was a Trump supporter first time, or is she still a Trump supporter? She's one of the rich. Of course she's a Trump supporter. The rich just got a tax break again. Like, the 1% got a huge tax break. It's like, God. But I will say, real quick, just to calm down, The Melania Trump memes are hilarious. They had her doing like Mortal Kombat. Someone dressed her up like Mortal Kombat with her hat on. Someone did the Hamburglar. I didn't see a Carmen Sandiego, but I think that would have been interesting. But I think they just going with people with black hats. But they were doing so many different ones. It was hilarious. She looked stupid in that outfit. I'm gonna be blunt. She looked stupid. I don't know who told her she looked good in that. She shouldn't have worn that. That was a horrible outfit. It was just horrible. And all that. Also, Trump wants to basically make it so people can't make fun of him, basically, because he wanted to go after Jimmy Kimmel again. It's like, get over it. People make fun of the presidents all the time. You're president. You're going to be made fun of. So, and then, and then with the DEI rollback, a lot of white women are losing their jobs. I thought that was hilarious. When affirmative action got removed, people kept telling them black people did not benefit from that. The majority of people that benefit from affirmative action, DEI, all these equality programs were white women. That's how businesses got around hiring black people. They said, well, we hired women. We hired white women, so there's your equality. And that's still a practice that goes on. Now these businesses are using that to get rid of these women. And it's like, they're gone. Like if I don't work for the government, and because they probably find a way to get rid of me, but also I'm pretty good at my job, so hopefully I will get kept. But yeah, it's like more white people are losing their jobs than anyone else, and veterans are losing their job because they didn't realize they were part of that equality inclusion thing. So for all you veterans who voted for Trump, how's that going? Because all federal stuff has been halted, and that includes any benefits you were getting from the federal. And they said like SNAP, Medicaid, and all that weren't going to be messed with, but guess what? They're being messed with. So there are multiple videos of people crying, talking about why did I vote for that man, blah 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 blah. It's like you were warned. You were warned multiple times. You didn't want to hear it, and now you're paying the price. But yeah, and there was a teacher who even like reached out to ISIS talking about come to my classroom. Now that teacher's facing huge backlash for it, and I don't know why you thought that was a good idea. But yeah. And then was it Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, Nelly, Soulja Boy, and all those other celebrities that performed for Trump in one capacity or another are facing a backlash as well. Like, it was a job, it was this, it was a job, it was a job. He put money in my pocket. Yeah, that doesn't mean you're free of consequences. You took a job for a man who's literally destroying the country, and you don't understand why people are lashing out at you? You should just shut up. That's my opinion. Because you're a dumbass. And Snoop Dogg, of all people, who was bad-mouthing Trump the first time around, now he's a Trump supporter? Like, get the hell out of here. It's like, I'll be honest, as Snoop got older, there was something about him I actually didn't like. I can't explain it. It wasn't just like an outright hate, but it was like he changed. You could see a change coming. And someone pointed out, this is not the Snoop we grew up with. He stopped being that a long time ago. And they're right. He changed. And now he realizes he's 1 to 1%. So that's why he's going voting for Trump. So, oh my God. But yeah, the DEI stuff, the affirmative action, the benefits freezes, the federal freeze. I don't know why these people thought any of this was going to work out the way they thought it was. It's only going to get worse. That's the thing. It's only going to get worse unless they get him out of there. And there are actual people trying to get him to run again, trying to pass a law to let him run again. And they actually try to word it in such a way that it says that only Trump can run again, no one else. It's like, yeah, that's not going to fly. And it's like and one thing that got me is a lot of the executive orders that he signed off on are not legal. They can't be enforced. So I was like, that's interesting. And he tried to fire a bunch of inspector generals, which was highly illegal the way he did it. So that's not happening. And just, he thinks he is running a business. A long time ago, there was a guy named Ross Perot who tried to run for president. And he had the same mindset as Trump. And back then, we stopped him. But for whatever reason, after Obama got elected, the racist white people didn't like the fact that this man was making the country better. So they were like, we can't have a black man doing this. So they had to get a white man in there. End result, he's destroying the country. And like I said, he's already cost trillions of dollars. He's going to cost more. He thinks tariffs are a tool that he can use against countries without realizing it hurts America more than it hurts any other country. So that's why I say it's just going to get worse before it gets better. So that's my rant on the whole political situation right now. I'm not a religious man. But right now, oh my God. There was a religious leader who asked for mercy asked for the president to show mercy and all this stuff. And he wanted an apology. He complained about the service. Then he wants an apology from her. And then there was another religious guy who's a pro-Trump person who did the salute. So hopefully he loses his job. Hopefully the church sees that and gets rid of him. Because everyone else so far who's done it has faced some consequences. So hopefully he gets his consequences. Oh yeah, another thing with the salutes, they kept saying Democrats did the salute. What it was, they were taking stills, like it was paused. I'm not actually going to do the salute, but they did pauses of the person's arm out. When the whole video is they're moving the arm like this, they're just going like this, or they're talking, or they're actually waving at the crowd. They're actually, like I said, I'm not doing the salute, but yeah, in one of these people had the audacity talking about, you're taking the video out of context with Elon. You got to see the whole video. Like, I saw the whole video. There's nothing to take out of context. And then that same person put up a bunch of steals. Aren't you the one that just said context? We're taking the video out of context and you go and put up a bunch of steals? Yeah, it's sad. All right, let me get away from that. It's got me so pissed off. It's time like this, I wish I did have money because I would have made sure he didn't get elected. We've done everything in my power to make sure that man didn't get elected. But on a more positive note, I finally went back to the gym this week. Now the cold snap is over. I went Monday, did legs. I was going to go Tuesday, but I was wore out. And today I was going to go and try to do full upper body and lower body. Well, I finished the upper body, and as I got to the end, my legs started to lock up. I was like, I'm not even working my legs out. What's going on here? I didn't do the bench press. Bench press was crowded. There was a line for the bench press. So I was like, I'll skip the bench press and go a little heavier on the other weights for my chest. And my chest actually still hurt from Monday. I did the bench press on Monday. And so I must have really got a good pump on Monday. I am going to try to go tomorrow and Friday. Tomorrow I'm going to do legs and bench press again. And on Friday, I'm going to go and do upper body again. So much for trying to do full body this week. But as long as I can go and get it all in. So I haven't been able to do the treadmill at all because Monday, it was so crowded. Monday, I think, was the people who was trying to start their New Year's resolution. Maybe it was a good thing I didn't go yesterday because today, going at my normal time, I waited till closer to 6 and there wasn't as many people there. I won't say there was nobody there. They were definitely clamoring for that bench press. There was a lot less people there. So I think the New Year's resolution people may have finally quit. I think they started at the beginning of the year, and now it's towards the end of the month. It's usually when most of them quit. I started my workout journey 23, then all of 24. And my biggest problem with my workout is consistency. I got to get back in there and be consistent, but I'll get there. My goal is because I was trying to do 3 days a week, but that didn't work out. But I am more focused this year on my diet, so I've been focused on that. Trying to get more protein in my diet to help with muscle recovery. But yeah, it was the weirdest thing. I'm sitting there like, why is my knee cramping up? Both knees started cramping up. I had to like flex my foot back, flex it back and I had to stretch my leg out and flex it. And I almost had to I had to push down one leg, push down on it to get it to pop. Then once it popped, it kind of went away, but then it started coming back. There was 2 exercises I didn't do. Like I did my arms, I did curls, and I did triceps. I didn't do forearms. I was going to do forearms, but there was another set of biceps and triceps I was going to do. I didn't do it. And then I was going to go to free weights and do my forearms. I didn't do it because that pain in my knees was unbearable. I don't know what happened. I actually had energy, and I was ready to go and just push through, but the only thing I can think of is I was dehydrated. And the reason I think I was dehydrated because normally I have a bottle of water, I'll take a sip or drink half the water, then go work out. And I didn't do that. And my lips do feel dried out. They still feel dried out. And I've been home for at least an hour and a half. So, yeah, so I think I might be dehydrated and didn't realize it. Because right now I'm craving water. I got water right here. And I can't get enough of it. And one of the things I did with my diet is portion control. I've definitely cut back on my portions. And if I get fast food, I used to go maybe get 2 sandwiches. I wouldn't get 2 meals, but maybe 2 sandwiches. And I'm trying to get back to where I was only getting 1 sandwich. Because that's one way I lost weight. I cut back on how much fast food I was getting and how often I was getting fast food. And I also cut back on sugary drinks. I remember one time when I cut out pop and all sugary drinks for a couple months, I lost 30 pounds. So I don't know if I can do it again. I don't have that same willpower when it comes to sugary drinks. But I'm doing better. I'm cut back on it a lot. But yeah, so my goal is to go tomorrow, do my legs, go Friday, do upper body. And I am going to try tomorrow after I do my legs to do the treadmill. My goal is incline 5 for 6 minutes. And actually, I might put it on incline 6 for 6. Do 6-6. Too bad it's not 6-6-6, huh? But yeah, so definitely going to stay focused on working out. My goal is to drop at least 30 pounds by March. I'd like to drop 30 pounds by end of February. But I want to drop at least 30 pounds. I want to get down to at least 330. And right now I'm in the 370s, low 372, I think. But I would like to get down to the 350s, even if it's the high 350s. So, but I would love to drop 30 pounds by the end of February. I probably could do it because my size right now, like I said, I'm 372. I went up. I've been hanging out in the 360s for over a year. Then November, December screwed me over. I screwed myself over. I don't know what happened with November, December, but they rolled around and I'd crashed. I kept trying to go, but every time I went, something came up. It was like, screw it. And then January, I started back in January and I was gone. And then the cold snap hit and I was like, I am not going out this house if I don't have to. And so I've cut back on eating, cut little portions and try to eat smaller portion. I'm going to be honest, make sure my door is shut. I think my wife is trying to sabotage me because every time she has leftovers, she keeps trying to give it to me. And it's like, I keep telling her, are you trying to sabotage me? Are you worried about me getting skinny and leaving or something? It's like, I'm not going anywhere. It's too much work to leave. It's like, I'm a kept man. You make the money. I'm not going anywhere. So I really do feel like she's sabotaging me. And I used to joke about it, but now I kind of really think she is. I don't know if she consciously realizes that she's doing it. And don't get me wrong, I love my wife, but I think she is unconsciously trying to sabotage me. I don't know. She thinks on some level that's a thing I want to try to do. Is like bounce, but yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Although was one thing I forgot about this. This was. It's not funny, but it's funny in the sense that ISIS is trying to deport Native Americans. It's like, where are you going to deport them to? Are you kidding me? It's like all they see is the skin color, and it's like, if you were really going to do a crackdown on people, you wouldn't just be looking at skin color. You would look at everything. Because there was a report done once where it showed there was more illegal Canadians than there were Mexicans. So, yeah. So if you were serious about this, you'd be cracking down on that. And the truth is, if you were serious about it, Elon Musk would be deported. Because from everything I hear, he's not here legally. And he just used legal loopholes to manage to stay. So if you were serious about this crackdown, his ass would be gone. So yeah, I just want to share that part. But back to me. Like I said, I'm working out, I'm doing everything. Forearm exercises. I got my weights. That's what I was going to do. I got weights here. I'm going to do that before I go to bed. Do some forearm exercises. I drank a 5-hour energy drink. Like we all drank one. Was it Sunday or Saturday? I think it was Saturday, and we cleaned our kitchen. Here's the thing: we all had the same reaction. Well, no, I take it back. Me and my wife had the same reaction. The kids did have a booster energy, but I did not. I've tried it before, the fire energy drink, and I've told my wife. Me and my wife tried it together once, another time, but she wanted to try it again. And I told her it doesn't have the effect on me like it does for other people. It'll keep me awake, but I'm still tired. I don't get a burst of energy. There's zero burst of energy for me when it comes to those 5-hour energy drinks. And my wife was the same way. She's like, I'm still tired. But she was awake, but she was still tired. And my daughter said she had a burst of energy and she didn't have anything to do with it. Well, you could have cleaned your room, you could have done this, could have done this. She goes, shut up. My son had a burst of energy and he went and played video games and stuff. But the point is, when it comes to the one that used to work for me was the Kickstarter. The Kickstarters work for me, but I had to drink like 4 of those things to get them to kick in, and I would get a burst of energy. I don't want to have to drink 4 of those 5-hour energies, mainly because they burn my throat when I drink them. And I think they taste horrible. They have a cough medicine taste. So, yeah, not for me. And also, it does make me feel a little anxious. I did think about going to get one and drinking it before I went to work out just to see what it did. But I didn't get it. I just pushed through. But I just wish I'm thinking I'm dehydrated and that's why my knees cramp. I'm still thinking about that. Because I had the energy to work out, but the pain was just too much. I had to let it. I can't. I was afraid of hurting my knees, and I dropped something, and I could barely bend my knees. It's like, what happened to my knees? Are they still hurting from Monday? It's like, it's Wednesday. What in the world's going on? And yeah, I think I'm dehydrated. I think that was the problem. I forgot to take my pill. I got to take horse pills for potassium. I got to take 3 a day. That's how bad my potassium is, which is, give me a second, I'll go over that. Back from my beer drinking days. I used to chug beer back in the day. It's part of why I'm so sick now. But my potassium's low, and I finally got my doctor to. I'm going to go once more, and I'm going to go and try and get my body checked out to see why my potassium. I don't want just to fix. I want to know why my potassium's dropping. I want answers. And she kept pushing back, which, to be honest, started to piss me off. And I think it showed on my face and she finally put it in. But my appointment's not till June, unfortunately. But yeah, I want to know why my potassium dropped. I want to know what's going on. What caused it in the first place. I did my own research since no one seems to care. I've been through, doctor and nurse practitioner is what I have now. I'm thinking about switching again. The first one moved. This one, I chose her, but now I'm thinking of finding another one. I don't like feeling like I have to argue with you when it comes to my health. I want to know what's wrong with my body, and why are you trying to stop me from finding that out? That's my first question. And so now I'm going to go and if it turns out it's not my adrenaline gland, I got sidetracked. I did some research, and the only thing I could really find that relates to it is my adrenaline gland. Now she's like, if it was your adrenaline gland, you'd be losing weight. And I wanted to kind of snap on her. Like, yeah, but it can also cause weight gain. And my potassium being low can also cause weight gain. Low potassium can cause weight loss and weight gain. And I'm not blaming the potassium 100%, but it's partially responsible. Because as my potassium went down, everything else went up, including my blood pressure. And also, with that, potassium would also affect your mood. And I've noticed something lately, because I had to take 3, I was originally taking 2. No, I was taking 1, then 2, now I'm taking 3. Actually, I'm only supposed to be taking 2.5, but I've been taking 3. But I noticed something about me and my outlook on things. I do feel more focused and more clear now. So potassium has a huge effect on your body in negative and positive ways. You know, if it's too low, it can affect you. If it's too high, it can affect you. And right now, I might be balanced because I feel good. You know, I do feel like I have a little more energy, like I can do stuff. I feel motivated to do stuff. One thing I'm doing now is I finally am learning Moho. I've sat and watched 2 videos. One basically doing some basic rigging for a model. If I find it, I'll print that out and throw it in here. And another one was masking. I won't share the masking one because I was fooling around with it, doing some stuff. But yeah, it's. I just feel more motivated to do stuff. So definitely think it's better. You know, since I started taking 3 potassium pills, which proves why I think it's my adrenaline gland. Because adrenaline gland can be a lot of things. With the adrenaline gland, one reason I think is because potassium is a clear indicator that something's wrong with your adrenaline gland. There's more than just weight loss. And that right there told me when she said that, like, you're only focused on my weight. And I hate when medical people do that, when they only focus on the weight. And when you do that as a medical person, you limit how good you could be. You already make me not want to like you. And also, another thing is it could actually still be my kidneys causing it too, because messed up kidney function can also mess with your potassium. And I was looking into that, and one of the things is that your kidney functions can still be normal and still be causing your potassium issue. So there could be something with my kidneys not processing potassium correctly. And I looked into different things. There are some things that could be done to fix it. I know with the adrenal gland, it would be surgical. With the kidneys, I think there was medicine. But the thing is, will insurance cover it? And that's the thing. It's like, I don't want to keep taking pills if there's something that can fix this permanently. Because I think if I can get my potassium fixed permanently, I'll be good to go. But yeah. But as for me overall, I do feel better. I feel more, because like, I'll be honest, when my potassium was low, I had some moments, I had some dark thoughts, and now I don't anymore. It's like that fog was lifted. So yeah, so there's that. Another thing is with Moho, though, I have been having fun playing with Moho. I've been watching some videos. I'm going to tonight, actually, I was going to try to find a video, and I want to create just the face in Moho, practice, because I want to be able to create that character in Moho with all the pieces. I saw different ways of doing it. I thought, okay. And I mean, one way is you can create the character in another program and then import it in pieces and then just rig it up that way, which I might do as well, because I got some full body drawings already. So I can just piece it out, like separate the arms, separate the legs, separate everything, and go from there. So my goal is to eventually create an animation, but I'm going to take my time. It probably won't be this year. Maybe next year I'll actually start working on an animation, and maybe even sooner. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe I'll throw a rough animation together, but I'll definitely find that video, because I didn't render it, so I'll find it and render it and just put my little animation here. But yeah, I definitely want to, I'm trying to get back into it, and maybe I'll finally create an animation. I was watching some anime and I thought there's a lot of still footage there. I thought I could get away with that. So I might get it done. Because I still have stories in my head I want to do. There's one story I was doing about a soldier, and I started it, and I was trying to do a hand-by-hand drawing, but I was like, maybe I'll transfer to Moho. Because that was my original goal, was to move it over to Moho, but I didn't do it. Because it is a side scroller. Basically, you don't have to see the front of the person's face the way it's done. So I might go ahead and work on that. Another thing with that, I have gotten the urge to start drawing again. So I'm going to get the paper out and start drawing, working on heads. I got this big board with paper on it that I've never really drawn on. So I'm going to get it out and start drawing on it as well. Like, I don't know why I've never really drawn on it. It's just been collecting dust. I let the kids play with it, so now it's my turn. Oh, what the hell? Well, I had some technical issues there. My recording just cut out. I don't know what happened. I don't know how much got cut off. I'm not going to worry about too much. I was getting ready to wrap it up anyways. I guess it was just its way of saying wrap it up. But I was talking about I was going to do my animation. I may get some things together and slap something together real quick. There's a couple of short ones I wanted to do. Oh, because the bigger ones, that'd be good practice, just slapping the short ones together. I can do some rough animation and throw it out there and see what happens. But yeah, that was weird. I guess I'll record my exit separately. Oh, I forgot to put, I still haven't done that. I got to work on saying don't forget to like and subscribe at the top of that thing. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wasn't going to say that first, actually. I was going to say something else. Here's hoping we survive the next 4 years. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe I'll get some animation out there and start sharing. All right, everyone. Take care. Later.